Hello and welcome to Star Wars Obsessed. I'm Richard and
I'm Gary.
Gary has joined me on this video to take a look at the new It's been a while since I got some Stan Solo, so I'm going to be very surprised with these figures and very pleased, I'm sure, because Stan Solo is of the utmost highest quality. But as I've done in the other videos with Gary, I have asked him to give me a list of his favorite characters. One of the videos were for his favorite characters from the original trilogy, and then another one from the prequels. Now, I've asked him to tell me his top 5 favorite characters from the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Yay! So it's from The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, and The Rise of Skywalker. He had a lot of time to think about it. He had hours and hours and hours to think about it. Alright, so let's get started. So here's the box of Stan Solo goodness. Woohoo! And the way that the Stan Solo packages them, especially if you have multiple items, is they're put into these to protect the figures, especially if you have carded figures. So the carded figures are in this, well protected. So I've never gotten a figure damaged.
Yeah.
Ever.
Very nice.
Before we look at our first Stan Solo figure, let's find out what Gary's list is. So number 5, Gary. What is number 5?
Number 5 is going to be Rose.
Why do you like Rose Tico?
I think she's fun. I like to see more women in Star Wars. I was optimistic that we were going to get more of that.
Alright, sounds good to me. Let's look at the first Stan Solo figure. Okay, the first Stan Solo figure is the Luke Skywalker Dagobah Training. Check it out, Gary. What do you think of this figure?
That's really cool.
I think it's fantastic. It looks absolutely gorgeous. As all these Stan Solo figures are well made, they are just amazing looking. The bottom half is the Bespin outfit, and he's just wearing the t-shirt. It just looks really good.
I like the head and the hair. It looks really good.
Yeah, the hair is pretty cool looking. And it also comes with a blaster and the vintage style lightsaber. The one problem we had with the Luke Skywalker, Bespin Luke Skywalker, is that he could not hold the lightsaber. So he holds it really well in his left hand. The blaster goes in the right hand. That's perfect. Look at that.
Good grip.
Good grip. Yes, indeed. Even with the lightsaber. We didn't get that with the Bespin Luke. Oh my god! This is so gorgeous. It's a carded version of the Luke Skywalker Dagobah Training on the Power of the Force card. Wow, with a coin, it is gorgeous. It's got the Kenner quality all the way through with the bubble stamp and the waffling right there. The picture is perfect. It's gorgeous. Quality assurance from Stan Solo Creations. And then you get the card backs from Replicator boxes. Gorgeous.
Yeah, that really is nice.
And then the back side, of course, it has the listing of all the figures that came out at the time. And I never realized that in the Power of the Force line, it had the bubble. I usually call it the cradle, but you know, it cradles the figure.
That's actually a good description.
I never realized that because of, you know, the previous, you know, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, they just threw the figure in the bubble when they were like loose. This is pretty awesome. All right, Gary. What is number 4 on your list of your favorite characters from the sequel trilogy?
Holdor. I really like that we were starting to get these really strong women characters. I like that she took charge and that she owned her decisions. So it was really good to see that being represented. I liked what Rian Johnson was leading to, so I really appreciated that.
Very cool. Another box. How many boxes are there? It's the other Luke, but this time, Luke in Dagobah Training, but this time it's the Luke with the yellow lightsaber. So awesome.
Get all the variants going.
It's a variant. Yes, it is. So what is this one? Oh my god! It is Luke Skywalker on card on The Empire Strikes Back. The image is gorgeous.
This one's interesting because look at the back. Even the backs are different.
Yep, the backs are different.
You got the mini rigs featured. And the Rebel transport compared to just focusing on the
coins, yeah.
coin.
Going back to the Power of the Force card, about these coins, some collectors actually just contacted Kenner and asked for the 62 coins.
And they were able to get them?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
They got them. I think they paid for them, but they got the 62 coins. Absolutely brilliant. I would have done the same thing if I had thought about it. Oh my gosh, these are so amazing.
Yeah.
You would never know that these were not made by Kenner. They're just so beautiful.
I notice even the pistols are different. Black versus blue.
Pretty awesome. Chris Smith and John Kelly, you're all doing such a wonderful job. These are amazing.
Yes, they are.
Ooh, I'm getting the vapors because all of the Stan Solo is just wonderful. Ooh, my goodness. Gary, number 3 on your list is
Finn and Poe together. I don't care. They're together, and I was optimistic. There was elements of specifically The Last Jedi where I was optimistic that they were going to become a couple. And I was really hoping that I could ship them together.
Ship them?
As in relationship.
Oh, okay.
I wanted them together so bad. I felt like at that point the two characters felt like there was something that we could hope that they would be together. I'm hoping that's where Rian Johnson was planning to go.
Sounds good. Alrighty. Let's go to the next box. What could this one be? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What can I say about this? Removable helmet Darth Vader.
Oh, I like that.
Absolutely stunning. Damn, the quality on this.
I like the double cape.
The helmet fits on seamlessly. Look at that.
That's really cool.
Pretty amazing.
Really like these double capes.
The cloth cape, excellent. As well as this part, whatever this is called. Wow, the skirt material is different from the cape material. That is some attention to quality and detail. And the red lightsaber goes into his hand. Very snug. He holds it, does not fall out.
Nice.
Updated detail on Darth Vader's armor. It's just amazing how this is, and the helmet and the detail on the face. You know, back in the day, I think it was in high school, I had a friend who was just as much into Star Wars as I was at that time. And we were like writing a list of all the figures that we wanted Kenner to make, right? Mm-hmm. And I think we were going to write a letter and send it to Kenner and say, we want you to make these figures. And one of the figures that we actually wrote down was a Darth Vader with a removable helmet.
Huh?
Like this. Yeah. And it finally happened thanks to Chris Smith at Stan Solo Creations. Look at this. It's the carded version of Darth Vader removable helmet. And of course, what can I say? Once again, the card is beautiful. I need to use other descriptive words. Let's say the card is
better than good. That was Ebola.
The card is perfect. The card is perfect because it actually has the catapult pictured on the back. That's what I got you.
Yeah, Gary got that for me for Christmas a few years ago. What can you say? It's just like, you know, you take these out, you look at it, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's the 80s again. Just imagine that this could have been something that Kenner would have released back in the day. All right, Gary. How about number 2 on your list?
General Leia.
Leia. We all love Leia.
And I love Princess Leia. We already established that one from the original. I still love General Leia. The Last Jedi, even in a state of comatose in space, she exerts the Force. She shows that she's not giving up. It's that strength that just makes her so iconic. And you know, even when it comes down to her final moments in with Luke at the end of Last Jedi, that, you know, that really emotional connection when she finally gets to see him again. I was like, oh, I just love her so much.
Yeah. It looks like we have one more box to look at. I wonder what it is. Oh, wow. It's Darth Vader removable helmet on a Power of the Force card back. Oh my gosh. These card backs are just, they're flawless. That's what gives it its weight, is that coin. Because the coin is like, definitely not like the aluminum coin that Kenner made, because those were very light. But these coins being made have some weight to it. It looks like just like the way Kenner would have packaged it. But these cards...
Back to the cradle again.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, I don't remember the cradle. Looking at the original figure on a Power of the Force card, this Imperial Gunner does not have a cradle. So it doesn't look like all of the Power of the Force figures had a cradle. But these are beautiful. Look at this. Look at this card.
Whether they came with cradles or not, I like the fact that it's there. It helps to secure it. Again, it's going to take care of it better, I think. That's just, you know, level of quality.
The card is very thick, unlike that crap that Hasbro is releasing today with their retro collection. Well, these are some great figures. Thank you again to Chris Smith for producing these figures. They are beautiful. And John Kelly for helping them out and getting these shipped out on a timely manner. You are awesome. You're both awesome. Doing a great job. All right, Gary. What is number 1 on your list?
I bet you'll never guess it
It's
in a million.
Luke Skywalker.
Nope.
Captain Phasma.
Nope.
Kylo Ren.
Nope.
And I don't.
I really liked the little boy at the end of the movie who exerted the Force. The idea that the story could be that anybody, it took it away from legacy, and it was going to be that idea that anybody could become somebody in the Force. And so that character gave me hope for the sequel series.
All right. That's until J.J. Abrams ruined it with The Rise of Skywalker.
As I've said, you know, Rian Johnson with the Last Jedi, I still think that it is not just the best of the sequel, it is my number 1 of the entire trilogy, or series, saga.
Wow.
And I just really loved where I thought he was going with it. And I was optimistic at that point. Leaving that movie, I felt optimistic about what the story, what the universe could be like. That boy is the epitome of that story. The idea that it was, that, you know, even Rey could be somebody. She didn't have to be a part of a legacy, just like that boy. And so that's what I was hopeful for. It gave me hope.
Oh, excellent.
You like my list?
Yes, your list was amazing. If you love these just as much as I love them, then head on over to Stan Solo Creations and get some. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and click subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and Facebook. And hey, I also have another channel. It's called Star Wars Obsessed Shorts. And it's just like Star Wars Obsessed, only
Shorter.
yeah, excellent. See you on the next Star Wars Obsessed.